Rage on that beat, going crazy.
YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. Okay, now, next round of Premier League fixtures. It's going to be an exciting weekend. I cannot wait. First off, we have Nottingham Forest versus Sheffield United. Friday night. It's going to be a nice game to watch. Both teams look good. Sheffield slightly lacking in their attacking prowess, but defensively they look good. I think Nottingham are going to win this game, guys. These are my predictions. I think Nottingham are going to win this game. I think they're going to win it by 2 to 3 goals. I think if Anthony Elanga starts, him and Awanyeni together, these boys are going to create trouble for that Sheffield defense. I think Nottingham are going to win this, and I think they're going to do it well. Next off, we have Liverpool versus Bournemouth, live at Anfield. Now, Liverpool, you did not look all that great against Chelsea. Chelsea dominated at least 3/4 of that game. Although there were some good attacking moments, defensively you looked vulnerable. But I think you are going to put that to bed, and I think you will come out flying at Anfield against Bournemouth, and I see you winning that comfortably, at least 3 to 4 goals. I'm looking at Mohamed Salah, Luis Diaz, and Darwin Núñez to get some goals up in there. Next off, guys, we have Fulham versus Brentford. It's going to be a good game as well. Both teams look very good in the first game of the season. Both look strong defensively and attacking-wise. I think Mbeumo is going to cause problems to that Fulham defense. Reed is not going to know what to do. But in saying that, Mitrovic, Raul Jimenez, 2 strong boys, they're going to score goals. They're going to be tough to defend against. Holding that play up for players to run on like Harry Wilson, it's going to be nice. It's going to be a good round of fixtures. And I think I'm going to go with a Brentford win. I'm going to go with a 3-2 Brentford win in this game, guys. Okay, next off, Wolves and Brighton both looked very good in their first game of the season. Wolves were very unlucky to lose their game to Man United, but I think they are going to look past that, and they are definitely going to come out at home and boss that game. Brighton are going to struggle in certain parts, but we know the strength Brighton have going forward. Solly March, Matoma, João Pedro, I see goals coming. Guys, I'm going with a potential 2-1 win to Brighton. 2-1. Next off, one of the big games of the weekend, Tottenham versus Man United. Both teams look very, very, very vulnerable this weekend. They did not look like their normal selves, and I think it's going to be a scrappy game. I think there's going to be fouls. I think there's going to be yellow cards, and it's going to be one of those classics. It's going to be rough and tough, but fun. I'm going to go with a United win. Man United fans, you're going to love me for that. I am going with a United win. I think United will boss the game in most parts, and I'm looking at a potential 3-1 win, Man United. 3-1. Manchester City versus Newcastle United. This is the big one, guys. Forget Man United and Tottenham. This is the big game for the weekend. Both teams look good going out in their first game of the season. Newcastle by far look better. They look strong defensively, attacking. Everything just looks good in the Newcastle camp. St. James's Park is smiling at the moment, and I think Newcastle are going to take this game to City. They have Kevin De Bruyne injured for at least 3 to 4 months. That is huge, guys, because who is going to fill those shoes? You have Kovacic, Rodri, Phil Foden, probably in your midfield, potentially Julian Alvarez. None of them can do what Kevin De Bruyne does. The passing, the aggression, the set piece taking. De Bruyne is the main man, and without him, I think Newcastle will boss that midfield. We know Erling Haaland. I don't think he's going to have a good game. I think he's going to struggle. His main man in assisting and helping him get over the line is out. Now, Newcastle, don't take it for granted. No Kevin De Bruyne, no problem. City are still the top dogs. Treble winners last season. They are the big boys. You are going to the Etihad. It's not going to be a walk in the park. It's going to be difficult. But I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw. I say Newcastle and City are going to draw 2-2. Next off, Villa Everton. Guys, very basic. I think Aston Villa at Villa Park, I think it's going to be a walk in the park. I think Everton are going to struggle. They are not going to know what to do. Although Tyrone Mings is injured, that leaves some vulnerability at the back. Going forward, Villa are too strong. Diaby, Ollie Watkins, these guys were playing ball last week. Even though they were up against Newcastle, I saw great moments, and I think Everton are going to struggle, and I've seen Aston Villa cruising home. I'm going to go with a massive 3-0 win to Aston Villa. 3-0 to Aston Villa. Next up, we got West Ham and Chelsea. West Ham at home, the bubbles, you know how it's going to be. It's going to be fun. Crowd's going to be chanting away. I think Chelsea look too good against Liverpool. I think Chelsea will win this game. Nicholas Jackson, Raheem Sterling, they were looking good going forward together against Liverpool. And I'm expecting a debut goal now for Nicholas Jackson. Although it will be his second game, I expect a goal now from him, and I think this will be the perfect opportunity for him to kickstart his season. I'm going with a 2-0 win to Chelsea. 2-0. Next up, Crystal Palace and Arsenal. Crystal Palace won, but they looked very vulnerable in all aspects of the game. They did not look like themselves going forward. Without Wilfred Zaha, it's not going to be easy. Arsenal looked boss for 3/4 of the game against Nottingham. Saka, Martinelli, Nketiah, Kai Havertz, these guys bossed the game, and they're going to do it again. Crystal Palace, good luck. Arsenal is coming, and they're coming in hot. They're going to give you 4 massive goals. I think it's going to be 4-0 Arsenal. Then we have the game that has been overturned and will not be playing, Luton Town and Burnley. Lucky to you, Luton, because I think Burnley were going to give you an absolute hiding. Anyway, guys, that's all from me. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and I'll see you guys next week. Ciao, guys.